Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because you got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you don't want it badder than you want to party, you don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success. You don't want it badder than... I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level, because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you'll keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman.
So ferocious it'll kill a lion, but I can kill an alligator with my bare hands. How? You kill it right after it eats, because right after it eats, it gets satisfied, and it goes to a state like it's almost paralyzed. Some of y'all in this room, are you paralyzed? You had a little success, you done what nobody else in your family has done, and now you chilling? Come on, you ain't hungry no more? I need you to stay focused. Why? You should still be hungry. What have you eaten that's got you satisfied? What have you done? What have you accomplished that got you so full?
It is never finished. You always have more to do. Another mission, another task, another goal. So don't be finished. Be starting. Be alert. Be ready. Be attacking. Be relentless. Let the enemy stop. Let the enemy rest. Let the enemy finish. You don't finish. Don't stop. Don't rest. Not until the enemy is completely destroyed.
I got to stay hungry. I try to keep it humble. I walk around, I don't even want people to know who I am. Why? Because I still want to have that dog. I still need to stay hungry. And when you got pride, it gets in the way of you being hungry. And you need that hunger, but y'all ain't got no doggone motor. You get tired quick. You do a couple hours, you tired. Man, you gotta have that dog. You gotta take that personal. Every single year, your appetite should go up. You should never get settled. You should never get content. Every single year. I want to be successful. I want to execute. I want to make all my dreams become a reality. So my appetite increases. It gets stronger every year. I want more. I want to do more. I want to help more. Every year I want to be bolder. I want to be better. I want to be stronger every single year. All men are created equal. Some work harder. Some get up at 2:30 in the morning. Some of us just grind. Some of us don't make excuses. Some of us don't surrender. Some of us don't give up and give in. What we do with the pressure is we say, I gotta take it, and I gotta take it to another level.
True champions get hungrier every time they win. They don't reach a peak. They don't reach a pinnacle. Winners dominate losers. Legends dominate winners. And your mentality on this earth should be that you want to dominate winners. Legends feel fulfilled and happy because they do what they have to do to be the best there ever was at whatever it is that you do. Just winning is not enough. You're not maximizing your potential. You're not becoming who the f*** you could become, but dominating people who are...
Ask yourself, what remarkably stupid things am I doing on a regular basis to absolutely screw up my life? What would happen if you just stopped wasting the opportunities that are in front of you? Because you're not everything you could be, and you know it. And you could be way better. You could be incomparably better across multiple dimensions.
Easy choices, hard life. Hard choices, easy life. What we most fear doing, asking, saying, These are very often exactly what we most need to do.
There's a lot of things in life that we can control, but we choose not to. Let's say tomorrow, you now set in your mind, you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. That alarm clock goes off at 6 o'clock in the morning. Your first instinct is, whatever I said yesterday, I was comfortable. It was a nice day yesterday. I made this plan at 8 o'clock at night. Now it's 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm tired. You hit that snooze button, you've now lost the war. Let's say you get up at 6:45 now, because you snooze a few times. You go in the shower, now your day's all late, so now you feel a little guilty, now you can miss your workout, you're running late for work now, and guess what the war's gonna do? It's gonna you up. You must win the war in the morning. So then when you go into life that you cannot control, you've already mentally won so many battles early in the morning, so you're going into war having already won something. So you're not going to war defeated. You're going to war knowing, I did my push-up, I did my sit-ups, I read, I meditated. Whatever you do, you're prepared for what the life is going to bring you. You have to be that person who, no matter what's going on, still says, fuck it. I am going to do what I have to do to get to where the I have to go.
I don't think about getting up, I just fucking get up. And you just do it. You make it a habit.
You got to get over your mind going, I can't do this, it's too hard and all that. You got to push yourself through when you feel exhausted and say, there's a second wind in me, I'm going to find it. But if you find yourself saying, I can't do something, I don't want to do something, but you know if you made yourself do it, you're going to be a better human being, then you must do it. Don't hesitate, do it immediately. Some people say, well, that's not a very safe life. That's not a very secure life. If you want security, go to prison. If you want freedom, this is how you live.
Don't even use the word commit. Don't even think about the word discipline. Just do the thing every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Your only commitment is to the activity, not to the grand scheme, not to the big picture, not to the implications of what it is that you're doing. It's to do the thing. Habits are the building blocks of our lives, not the goals or the grand schemes or the vision or the big idea. It's what you fucking do every single day that matters more than anything.
No excuses. Do it. Girlfriend or no girlfriend. Do it. Tired or not tired. Do it. You said you was going to do it out your mouth. You're a man now. And a man is only as good as his word, not his emotions. Your emotions don't win championships. So whatever's going to cause you not to be your best, stop it.
This is about you retraining your brain to understand this is a fucking process that we learn of discipline and execution and competition with ourselves. And if you want to dictate the success that you're going to create, you've got to learn to master the that everybody else thinks is irrelevant.
Have you ever had a time you were just driving down the street wondering if there was an app where I can get news that really matters, and get motivated and get inspired, and an app that can show me and teach me how to make money at the same time? I wish there was an app like that, an app that can be so personable with you that you can check it out all the time. Unfortunately, we do not have that. We have a place where you can come, sit back, relax, get all the updated news, hear birthdays, hear events, hear positivity. A community that is here for everyone that wants to have that same thing, okay? There's no app, but what we do have is Hot Facts, live, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there. Subscribe now.
Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you will have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because you got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you don't want it badder than you want to party, you don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success. You don't want it badder than... I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you.
Hey, hot facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Hey, this is KG Sports, and you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Yes. Happy Friday, people. Once again, happy Friday. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, live Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. through 3 p.m. Today, we started at 2:30 today. Had to do some detouring. Had to go pick up my daughter last minute, but got that in and still got back here in time to kick this off. Okay, I hope everyone is having a great Friday. I hope everyone's morning, if you went out working this morning, I hope your morning was productive. If you went working and starting at lunch, I hope your lunchtime was productive. You are on the East Coast right now, and you are starting to get your dinner time on. May you have a lot of success tonight on this dinner rush. It's Friday night, people. Get out there. Keep your mind focused and grab everything that's worth grabbing wherever you are in your market. You know your market, take full advantage, okay? If you need help, always ask. We are always here to help, always here to help. We got a pretty hot day today here where I am. I am in the, like, before the desert, like, starts and all the way hits and kicks you in the face. So we got some pretty good warm weather, but I am where there are some trees still left there, so it is not bad. Hopefully you guys, if you guys are out there in the heat, you live in an area where it's way too hot, stay hydrated, keep yourself some water. Every place you pretty much go into, like Starbucks, make sure you ask them for some water. They give you enough ice in there. Drink that stuff down. Stay hydrated when you are doing this. There's times when us as drivers, we get on the move and get on the go, and we do not stop. Okay? We will forget to eat. And then depending on what type of gig work you are absolutely doing, you may get cramps and things like that. So please protect yourself while you are out there. Now today we have I didn't want to go too heavy today simply because it is Friday. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 news stories. So we got 5 news stories. That's not bad. So we'll go ahead and get that. So today is probably going to be an hour show. Going to go ahead and kick these things off. Once again, you guys did see on the kickoff there, Nova Dasher will be here in the house on Monday. Okay, that is the 30th of May. It is going to be 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. With Nova Dasher. He's going to tap on in. We're going to see how his market is doing and see how close he is coming to this goal that he has of hitting the 5,600 for the month. I'm pretty sure my man can pull in 6 by the way that he gets down and grinds when he's doing his thing. So people, stay tuned for that on Monday. Big ups to UGT, Uber driver, Uber guy Tony. Okay, he did step into the house yesterday, dropped in some love. If you guys did miss that, go back and check it out. Okay, so we did the Hot Facts show, and then Uber guy Tony, he hopped in at about 3:30, right around there. He hopped in. So then he had a full out interview. So yesterday, people, it was a big day. The day before that, I was on 4 hours. I have 4 hours on the air the other day, so that was not bad. Have 4 hours on the air, did some driving, did that. So I'm trying to go ahead and mix in both right there. But if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and check out Uber Guy Tony and check out everything else that he did tag out there. Also, there's music, there's cartoons. He's looking for someone to actually help him with the cartoons. So I know Dash Bandicoot said that he is interested. If you are interested, Uber Guy Tony, you can go ahead and tap in with the man right there. Okay, people. So I want to say congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. At least the championship, the way it looks, it's going to still stay in California in the Pacific Division. I don't feel there is a team on the East Coast that can handle the Golden State Warriors. They are a complete team. So big ups on them making it to the finals. We only got one team left to wait for. We have the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics, people going to war. So we're going to get these things done, see who's going to be going in for the championship. And the reason why this is going to be important, people, because most of all the games are going to be during prime time. And then I'm going to tell you this, that the weekend, because it is the NBA finals, this is like the Super Bowl, people, there's going to be a lot of orders going on. One team is already checked in. We have one team left that's going to check in. And every single night there is an NBA game, people. It is the best of 7, okay? Best of 7. It can be done in 4 games quick, or it can go 7 games. If it goes 7 games, that's more money to be made for us as drivers, okay? So we always hope for a 7-game series, okay? A 7-game series. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in here and check some of the comments really quick, go over these comments, see what we have here in the house. Let me scroll down here. Okay, let me hit this, view more right here. Let me hit this button. Let me do this button. Okay, so on the video where it says DoorDash, this is your problem. By the way, people, when I first put that video out, I said I just put it out and it had like 400 something views. It's at like 2,000 views. It has like 120 something likes, and then it has four dislikes. So a lot of people feel that that is the problem with DoorDash, but this customer right here, Dylan Fraser, says, nah, I do that S all the time. If it ain't ready when I walk in, I'm not delivering it. I completely understand that, that could, but that's Dylan, that's unrealistic to think that every time you walk into a place, the order is going to be ready. If you are driving to places, I'm going to say this to you, Dylan Fraser. I'm going to say this to you, Dylan Fraser. If you are going to places and if the order is not ready right when you are walking in, you walk out, you are wasting a lot of gas. So you might want to change that logic right now. If you are walking, he says, nah, I do that S all the time. Now, keep in mind, Dylan, you probably do not work in a state where you get paid for the wait time. But even so, if the order is not ready right when you walk in and you walk out, you're wasting a lot of gas, and that doesn't make any sense. Now, if you walk out and wait in the same parking lot for another order, you're an idiot. I'm just going to say that out. If you walk out of a restaurant because the order is not ready right when you walk in, and if you go park in that same parking lot to wait for another order, there is something wrong with you, buddy. There is something wrong with you. That is all I'm saying right there, Dylan Fraser. I'm not saying something wrong with you as a regular human. I'm just saying as far as a thought process that, if it's not ready, because chances are, every place you go into, Dylan, the order is not going to be ready for you right when you walk in. You got to be realistic to yourself. There's only certain restaurants and certain chains that we all know that when we walk in, they are ready. Now, there's some small mom and pops places, but you are not just delivering to those places the whole time. So if you walk out, if it's not ready, I got to question how you are making money. Okay, I have to question that, Dylan Fraser. If there's is there anybody else out there that does that? Let me know. Is there anyone out there that does that? Now, I have heard that if it's not ready, 5-10 minutes, something like that, like people will leave. I get that. Especially if you're trying to make that money. I get that. But let me know, people. When do you just leave when it's not ready right then and there? That is something right there. Now on tip or no tip, and this was the one when I went to the home and I looked inside the garbage and it was saying and it's Billy. I deliver to Billy all the time, and I said tip or no tip by what someone throws inside of the garbage. This dude says, and it's from DW. DoorDash customers are he says DoorDash customers are trash. The worst, lowest tipping, cheating, conniving scum who think they own you for that $2 tip when you've driven 5 miles to take their food, not even enough to cover gas. Okay, now that had nothing to do with that video. I just said tip or no tip because Billy and it was him, and coincidentally. So you had a lot to get off of your chest, DW, Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous right here. So you have a lot to get off your chest right here. He says DoorDash customers are trash. The worst, lowest tipping, cheating, conniving scum who think they own you for that $2 tip when you've driven 5 miles to take their food, not even enough to cover gas. I feel your frustrations like that, okay? But let me tell you this. When a customer goes online and they order, they don't know where you are to go pick up the order. So you can't be putting that the customer's tip when the customer doesn't know how far they're driving. Like the customer doesn't know how far you're driving to go do any of this. The customer just knows that they are making an order, okay? And someone's going to go ahead and drop it off. Their tip is going based upon their order, not based upon how far you are to get there. So you got to ease up and fall back on the customers and on the scumbag. Talk to the customers because I'm pretty sure you order. And when you order, unless you're on like Uber Eats and you have the access to see the different locations, which ones you want to try to order from. If those options are not there, you're pretty much just ordering from the place that they have, and then they send out the closest driver to whatever one is signed up onto the platform. So you got to ease up off the customer because that customer did give you a $2 tip. There's a lot of people that tip bait, okay? And there's a people that take away your tip because of something the restaurant did. So just be thankful that that customer did give you a $2 tip, okay? Just be thankful that that customer did give you a $2 tip. You got to remember, people, the same people that we want to get extra money from, you cannot bash the people that control the cash flow, okay? You got to understand sometimes you have to understand, okay? And that is that right there. Now, my wife last night, she went driving, and then she got back, and she was going over her numbers, and I'm not mistaken. I think she said she got a $50 tip, 50, a $50 tip, or a 15. I got to double check, but she was excited. She was so excited. I'm thinking it was 50 because actually I think it is 50 because she said this is the largest tip since Christmas. And Christmas, customer gave her a $50 gift card. So she got a $50 gift card on Christmas when she was doing her deliveries also. People, when you're doing the stuff, man, and you're showing some good stuff, it happens. But Christmas time, people just go ahead and do some extra stuff. But I do believe my wife got a $50 tip alert last night. 50 people, $50 tip alert. So that's how you go ahead and get that done. And she also said, and this is news for me, she said that she got an Albertsons order here, okay? She got an Albertsons order, and on the Albertsons order, she said she had to pick up 32 items. Now, I didn't ask her what the 32 items are. For those of you who live in other states, Kroger and, Safeway, Albertsons is our store. Albertsons, Vons, Pavilions, all that. It's a grocery store. So she actually had to hit the Albertsons and do 32 items. And I think that's the person that tipped her the $50, if I'm not mistaken. So, and this is Uber Eats, people. We only drive Uber Eats in this house. We don't drive nothing else. We only drive Uber Eats. Only difference is I only order from Uber Eats unless it's from Jersey Mike's because I can use my Jersey Mike's reward points from the Jersey Mike's Straits, site. Okay. She uses DoorDash exclusively because she has a Dash Pass. I have Uber One. And for those of you who do not know, I'm going to teach you guys something right now. If you order, okay, if you order from Uber Eats or if you order from the Postmates app, if you purchase the Uber One pass, you automatically have the Postmates Unlimited pass on Postmates. So all you would have to do is log into Postmates and order. And if you notice, when you order from Postmates, it's cheaper when you order from Postmates than when you order from Uber at the exact same restaurant. And also as a driver, you will notice this. When you are picking up a Postmates order on the Uber app, it lets you know and it says Postmates on the order. When it says your order number, it says Postmates. If it doesn't say Postmates, it's an Uber order. The Postmates orders are always cheaper in pay than the Uber orders are in pay. Okay, and that's because the customers are paying cheaper for Postmates than they do for Uber. Okay, so you're gonna want to run that Spark ASAP. And actually, TFT, I just actually when I was bringing my daughter back home, I was checking my the where my application is. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here. It says DD. Is it my DD? My DD? Yeah, my DD work. Okay. Let me log in right here real quick and let me see where I'm at. Because when I came upstairs, it says one completed application, view status. Okay, it says submitted. I'm on screening. So I got one more check left. And then I'll be on. And then it says after that, like I can check back every week to see if a spot is open, so I can go ahead and work. So I'm gonna be going off of you and having you lead me there on whatever that means there. I'm waiting for one every week, TFT. So I'm just waiting on the approval from Spark. And then it says to check back your email on Mondays for a spot to become available, I guess. So yeah, buddy, I am gonna be getting into that right there. But we got some news here. Okay. So where's my banner at, sucker? Got it right here. Got the banner right here. So we're going to get into some news. Now, people, like I said, I didn't want to make it too heavy today. It is Friday. Okay, it is Friday. So I wanted us to get enough news, just enough news just to know that some stuff went on. Normally, I have about anywhere from 6 to 9 news clips. So we have 5 news clips right here. So we still got some news in for us to get busy on, so we can tickle our fancy a little bit right here. Let me go ahead and scroll down here. And let me double check because I don't want to click the wrong thing and it brings up the wrong video, because I do hate when that happens. Let me just do this real quick. Boom, boom. No, 56.6. Boom, right here. All right. 5, 4. Oh, it's there already. All right. So we got this news here, okay? Delivery driver killed in shooting at DeKalb County subdivision, police say, okay? Now, this is in Atlanta, I do believe, DeKalb County, Georgia. People, police are investigating a deadly early morning shooting of a delivery driver at DeKalb County subdivision. Officials tell Fox 5 the shooting happened just before 1:30 a.m. Friday. It says on a cul-de-sac in Oakwood Manor subdivision. According to police, they arrived at the scene to find a man in front of a home shot to death. Condolences to that man's family. There's too much death going on, people. Too much death. Okay, too much death. We gotta change this. Police believe this man was a driver making a food delivery at the time of the shooting. A neighbor said he captured on his Ring Cam camera. People, remember when I first brought in to the great debate if people use their cameras, and they were saying no one uses their cameras. Yeah, I'm saying no one uses their cameras. You really believe people watch their cameras? Yes. A neighbor said he captured on his Ring camera video of two cars driving by the subdivision and then speeding off after the shots were fired. Investigators have not released the identity of the victim or said what led up to the shooting. If you have any information that could help with the investigation, please call the DeKalb County Police Department. People, it was so early in the morning, so dark and things like that. People just, you don't know anyone's face. You don't see a face. Did you get your wrench? Do you see your wrench up there? I'm not on the actual, let me go ahead and double check. I'm not actually on. I never go on my own. You know how when they do the when you write your poll, every poll that I put up, I have not seen what the stats are on the polls at all. I never go in and check it while I'm doing this. I got to start doing that. And I could just use my thing right here, but I use my phone so much that I'm using my phone while I have the computer right in my face. And that's just stupid, but I'm just going to do it anyway because that's the way I'm programmed right now. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and check this out. The one, how do you not see it? I went to this profile yesterday. Okay, I went to that profile. You know what? Before we even get to this next, I'm gonna take care of you right now because I'm gonna double check. Because I know for a fact I put you, Mike N, and DoorDash Rick. And I put in always cherry picks. I put in always cherry picks also. Let me see. Let me go. Permissions, community. Right here. The one, purple. Yes. The one, purple. Yes. Yes. I gave you a wrench and it shows there. How many channels do you have? Yes. This one here. Here. Boom. I'm going to do it like this. I got you. I'm going to put this one in instead of the other one. Well, I'm going to take you out here on this one. I'm going to save it right here, and I'm going to have you set in just a little bit. I don't want to go on. I can do it just a little bit. Boom, push pause. Now the one, can I click you right here? No, I can't click you right here. I can't even, oh, yes I can, gotcha. Sorry people, I had to put pause on this because I'm like, why is my man wrench not there, but it shows it here? Oh, I just add you just like that. Okay, do you see your wrench? Do you see your wrench now? Let me know if you see your wrench. That's what I did last time. Do you see it now? Check. Double check now because I just literally clicked on you right now and then I just put add moderator. So you should hot facts. There we go, baby. That's confirmation right there. Confirmation right there. But people, look. Now, remember I went over all this stuff, and they have the joint task force going over through several cities and states across the United States, and they're doing this task force, and they're giving people serious time. All right, people. So this person did get away. Someone is dead. If you know anything, please be a lookout. Please be a lookout for the homie there. Please be a lookout for the homie. Okay. Now this one right here, people. This one right here, check this out right here. All right, Cape Coral man admits to smoking meth before crashing the tractor trailer. I'm not the smartest man in the world. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but people, you shouldn't be using meth if you're gonna be doing some heavy machinery. Okay, so this right here says this is Hand City.
Okay, says Michael Calvo in the tractor trailer he crashed. Okay, that's the man there. Now it says a Cape Coral man. It says a Cape Coral tractor trailer delivery driver admitted to having smoked meth before he crashed into the back of a Publix shopping center on Thursday afternoon. According to the Haines City Police Department, Michael Calvo, 51, was making a delivery in the back of the shopping center located at 617 U.S. Highway 17-92 West. Okay, when his truck tore an awning off the building and hit an unoccupied pickup truck, pushing it for about 200 feet. Officers say both vehicles were totaled. Dang. After the wreck, an officer approached Calvo and asked if he needed any medical assistance. Calvo told him that he thought he was being pranked by a television show and resisted exiting the tractor. Calvo's behavior caused the commotion in the shopping center, with many employees and customers showing up to see what was happening. After a few minutes, the officer was able to remove Calvo from the truck and asked him what caused this truck to crash. He said, crash, whether he had fallen asleep, been drinking, or was experiencing medical emergency. This is what he said. I was smoking my meth pipe, Calvo said. Calvo was arrested and faces charges of possession of methamphetamine, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest without violence, and possession of narcotics and narcotics paraphernalia. So I'm guessing the resisting arrest will be thrown out because he was trying not to get out of the truck. So they'll probably throw that out. Disorderly conduct because he was high and he crashed that methamphetamine, and any type of damage done to any property, restitution is probably going to be put in place there. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen to that person right there. But man, people, delivery driver news. I told you, man. Delivery driver news. I find all the delivery driver news. He's making us all look bad. Come on, Calvo. Come on, Calvo. You got to get that together, brother. Get that together, brother. Man. 51. What's next for me? Okay, Gunman crashes stolen car. Okay, opens fire in Inglewood, the other Inglewood, not in Colorado. This one's in Chicago, folks. This one is in Chicago, okay? A gunman who tried to steal a delivery driver's car crashed the vehicle and started shooting Thursday morning in Inglewood, in the Inglewood neighborhood. A 25-year-old man was making a food delivery, left his car running around 10 a.m. in the 300 block of West 64th Street. Dunce cap, people. Dunce cap. All right, people. We gotta start having an award. We gotta start having like some type of an award for the people who leave their car running. Like, this is like, you know how they say the court shows when someone says I'll pay you back during tax time, don't believe them. Okay, do not leave your car running. This happens way too much. Way too much. A gunman got into his car and started to drive off when the delivery driver returned to the vehicle, and a struggle ensued, police said. The gunman crashed into a parked car and got out of the vehicle before he started shooting, according to the police. Okay, no one was struck in the gunfire. The gunman fled the scene on foot. The delivery driver denied treatment at the scene. Okay, no one is in custody as Area 1 detectives investigate. So probably nothing's gonna happen. They probably won't be able to find this dude. He's probably slicker than a slug in the rain, people. He's slicker than a slug in the rain, people. He's doing his thing and he is getting off. So don't leave your car running. Don't be one of these people that does that, man. Whew, come on. We're all full-grown adults. Don't do that. Turn your car off. Let me see. Let me take that down right there. And what we got right here? Dash Bandicoot says the Doja of the Day Award. The Doja of the Day Award. Yeah, if you leave your car running, and I repeat that,
and I report that, excuse me, and I report that on camera here. The Doja of the Day Award. That is what that is. Let me stop these doggies. Hey, doggies, stop it. No, 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 no. You cannot interrupt my live. You cannot interrupt my live. You guys are animals. You should see what I do to humans. And my dogs run. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Now, this one is crazy, people. Now, we all talk about how to be top dasher and everything. Oh, and speaking about top dasher, now I want to bring this to everyone's attention here. Okay? I want to bring this to everyone's attention here. While Nugs was doing the Tesla video and actually doing his research, what Nugs, okay, give me one quick second here. Got to separate my dogs, even though they're both girls. Whenever one is in heat and one is not, they try to hump each other just nonstop, and they try to fight. So it's weird. I have to just separate those two right there. Okay, now we all try to be top dasher. Now this is what Nug said. When it was all said and done in that video, he said he could not turn on his app to go dash where he wanted to go and dash. And he said he did not realize, Nug said that he did not realize how important it is to have top dasher. When he was not able to go and drive and do his thing, he said that coming up, he said this month coming up, he is going to hit top dasher this month coming up. He said that he sees how important it is to have it. I think Nugs has the little young kid sees how the game is changing right now. And he said he sees how important it is right now to have top dasher. Okay, that's coming from people. That is coming from 42,000 subscriber based Nugs right there. And he did it on his very last video in the Tesla. Okay, in the Tesla. He said this month he's going to hit top dasher because he didn't realize how important it is to him making his money and being able to drive as comfortable as he wants to. Okay, go and check the video out on that part. I forgot that yesterday. And left it out. So that was my bad, but I'm bringing it in here now. But this is what I want to tell you guys about. Speaking of top dasher, this guy right here, this UPS driver, 30 years, okay? 30 years, people, and he retires with a perfect record. Delivery driver news, people. Delivery driver news, people. This man right here. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to get all into this because people want to know, how the hell do you go 30 years and have a perfect record? Now, for all of us Laker fans, we have a person called Chick Hearns he is the greatest broadcaster of all time when it comes to sports, and he had a super streak that made Cal Ripken look like nothing. So this guy's streak is on the level of Chick Hearns. That's how important it is, okay? Delivery driver retires after 3 decades with perfect record, okay? Tracy Pertree, okay? Tracy Pertree spent nearly 3 decades delivering packages for UPS and Payson and never had an accident, people. That's a safety record, okay?
He has never had a safety incident that made the numbers on the clock reset from 30, 60, 90. He has never had an incident that has made that happen in 30 years. The building may have had a setback, but not him. That is impeccable and remarkable. You get hurt inside these places every single day. A lot of the stuff you don't report because you man up on it, okay? He says, I've probably given out over 400 pounds in dog biscuits, he said. I've not gotten bitten in 30 years with dog biscuits. It's kind of a safety thing where you can distract them with the dog biscuits. He said that most of the time you can get out of the situation. He says, when I first got hired, there were a couple of guys with dog biscuits in their trucks, and I thought that's a great idea. I left a box of dog biscuits in my truck when I retired. Okay, so he passed that on to the next man. That's positive, people. He turned in his keys to the brown truck on May 1st with the perfect driving record for approximately 430,000 miles driven, 618,000 delivery stops, and 1,327,000 packages delivered. Okay, those are the figures he came up with for his 29 years as a full-time driver for the package delivery service. 99% of those totals occurred in around Payson. He says, I'm just rounding them off, he said. I'm a number freak, I guess. He said he would have hit 30 years without an incident if he waited until September to turn in his keys, but that wasn't important to him. They gave us a 25-year safe driving award. Damn, and that's mainly because of him. They gave us a 25-year safe driving award, and the next one was for 30 years. But I'm not staying. He said, I already maxed out on my retirement benefits and reached what I could. So he maxed out at the highest level you could at UPS while being a driver. He did not want to be an AM1 or do anything else like that. He says, I'm just in my truck doing my thing, and I'm out. He also says a little bit of history here. He says, I was the first Payson driver to achieve that 25 years without an accident since there has been one other driver to reach that goal. He said he's watched Payson UPS Center grow since he started working there as a full-time driver in 1992. When I came here, there were 5 drivers and 1 supervisor. There was 100 miles. That was 100 miles away, he said. They were out of our offices in Shallow, Prescott, Flagstaff, and Casa Grande when I left. He says there were 12 drivers and 3 supervisors. He says he was born in South Bend, Indiana. Big up to my boy Raymond McKnight, Notre Dame. And his family moved to Nogales, Arizona. Nogales when he was 12. That was a culture shock, he recalls. He moved here from his dad's job and brother's asthma. My father made brass instruments and worked for Cons Arts. He was actually a mechanic by trade. He started in wrestling, football, track at Apache Junction High School, which he graduated in 1978. He was a sophomore, left guard at Apache Junction 1976 Class B state championship football team. He says we whooped the snot out of Payson in their homecoming game in 1976. This dude had flashbacks when he retired. He proclaimed, he says, we ate their lunch. He said he and his wife, Teresa, will celebrate their 42nd wedding anniversary in August. He says we were high school sweethearts, he said. Dang, he's retiring and going out the whole right. He giving shout outs to everybody. Okay, he worked for a drilling company in Apache Junction for a couple years before joining the Department of Public Safety as a patrolman. He was stationed at Colquitt near Christopher Creek after graduating from the police academy in 1981, and he and his wife lived in Christopher Creek ever since. So how did he go from police officer to what can Brown do for you? He left the DPS in 1990. He left safety to police and then went. So man, police work ain't for everybody. He left the DPS in 1990 after they had transferred him into the Valley. They transferred me to Phoenix, and I moved there for a year temporarily. He said they wanted me to stay there. I absolutely loved it working for DPS, and it was a very hard decision. But I left because I wanted to stay in Payson area. I wanted our kids to grow up in the environment instead of Phoenix, so I joined UPS. They have 2 children, 9 grandkids, and 1 great-grandkid. Some of them live in the Valley, but most live in Texas. Okay. No, Dallas. Okay. Yep. He says, Pertry has been a member of a Christopher Creek Bible Fellowship since 1990. I believe it was my faith that helped me enjoy working at UPS, he said. He said, it's the people he'll miss the most. I'm going to be missing all my customers who've turned into friends over the years. He said, I've delivered to the same neighborhood for 25 years, and I've seen kids grow up. So people, this is what I've been saying about this right here. When you are making these deliveries and you know you are working in the same area, that's why I say I'm going to be hitting the same houses in my area, and they are all going to get this service and know who you are. He said he's seen people grow up, he's built relationships, and they have turned into friends. People have turned into friends. Imagine how many fruit baskets and little gifts he's gotten every year from people. Now, if he's delivering things, you don't need people tips. He don't, he's UPS, he don't get tips, but just imagine, like in our case, you do that, you sew it up. People that like you all the way like that are generally not going to tip bait you and give you more money. That's why you got to get to know your neighborhood and the people that you are delivering to. That's why I love doing that, people. That's why I get so many tip alerts. It's doing it like that. It works. It's not a fluke, okay? Not a fluke, okay? Now let me say, the kid growing up, he says he's going to be trying to go fish all the time. He says fishing is a big part of his life. Okay, since Pierce's dad took him fishing since he was a kid in Indiana. He says he's been fishing since he was 6. Okay, so right now that he's getting done with all of that, he wants to fish, go camping, and do it with the grandkids and all that other stuff. And he wants to go fishing, it says, as soon as possible. Now he has a weekly radio show also, okay? He has a weekly radio show called Let's Talk Fishing, and his radio show is on Friday at 6 p.m. on KCMA 98.5 FM in Payson. Okay, so he has that going on. Okay, people, and it's bounced over to KRIM, and he has, this is what he does. So instead of being on the internet or on YouTube, he's got this going on. He's spending his time talking about fishing. Great job, delivery driver. You know how they say use these apps to do something else you want to do. He used the police station and everything else to get the UPS. Use UPS to go ahead and get the fishing. Okay. Now he has a fishing tournament, a trout tournament on June 4th. They're sponsoring the 41st annual spring Let's Go Fishing tournament at Willow Springs Lake, about 32 miles east of Payson, from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, June 4th. The entry fee is $25 per angler, which includes a tournament t-shirt. For more information, call 928-978-3659 or email letstalkfishing@gmail.com. Now here, you know what I'm going to try to do? And I'm going to let you guys know this. I'm about to click on this email right here. I can contact the reporter, Kay Morris, right there, the reporter of that. I could contact that reporter, but I'm gonna Gmail Let's Talk Fishing. And I'm gonna see if this guy will, and I'm gonna shoot my shot, people. I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm going to see if this guy will want to sit down for an interview to talk about his 30 years. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Watch me, people. I'm going to do that. 30 years, people. 30 years. That is dedication to your job. They probably gave him all type of awards going out. They probably gave him like the silver plaque, the silver everything. That's good right there. And then people, we got this crappy news right here. Let me see if this one's gonna pull up really quick. No, this guy's not crappy news.
Almost died today.
Okay, so check this out.
We got people going on TikTok acting like they're drivers, doing videos and doing these dumb videos. Someone thought that this video was actually real. That's why I brought it up. Someone thought this video was actually real, and this is a real driver doing this to a real human. Watch this garbage.
Delivering Uber Eats.
Oh, shit. Whoa, easy, boy. Hey, easy, boy. God.
Oh, hell no.
Now check this out. Someone put that up like that thing was real. The reason why I put that up, because I'm going to say like this. Whatever person is that whatever to think that that was real, shame on you as a human being and whatever's going on where the light bulb is. Now, if they ordered some food and actually text the driver or called the driver and said, hey, we're doing this, can you film them? Then that's just stupid for a driver to participate in anything like that. That's just dumb and stupid. And I think they're doing that because they're trying to make fun of gig tubers and people who are doing this as a job, recording everything. I'm guessing they're seeing that anyone can go out there and do that, shooting a shot at us. I don't like that video. So if you are shooting a shot at everyone that does a video, I'm coming from the back of everyone that makes videos, even the people who don't like me. I'm coming for all of us, okay? That video's dumb. That video's crap. No one does that. No driver will ever throw anything over a fence. No driver will record themselves throwing anything over the fence and doing it like that to a customer and putting it on TikTok. When we film and do things, we're trying to show people, you know, the other side on how it works. Some people want to show other things, but people, it's not to do things like that. First of all, we don't like it when customers try to call and put us to make jokes out of us on TikTok and YouTube. We don't like that at all. So no way, shape, or form would a delivery driver ever do that, and especially throw food over the stuff. Like, that's deactivation. You're on camera. Even if it is a prank, no one knows that, and we all know that they do watch, okay? Now, there was a guy that actually did this. He's a very popular YouTuber. I forget his name, but I see his videos all the time. A younger kid, younger black kid. He has an episode, and you can type this up on YouTube. It's called, well, I don't know the exact title, but what he does is he pranks people and works for Uber Eats or whatever, DoorDash or whichever one it is. He goes and picks up the food from the restaurant and he tells them, can you remake this exact same order? What the thing I don't like about that is he's asking them to remake the whole order because he's going to do a prank on the customer, and the staff actually goes and remakes the whole order again. But the customer's waiting for the original order. Then he gets there and he eats the food that he ordered separately. He eats that food to get the customer mad, and then he shows them a camera and says that, oh no, it's a prank, and he shows them, and then they get their food. I wouldn't like being part of that prank. First of all, my food's taking longer to get there. Then you're getting here acting like you're eating my food. I might put hands on you, and then you're telling me it's a prank. I know that there's a YouTuber that has done that, so all you have to do is type up YouTuber eats, type up like YouTuber or delivery driver, type up delivery driver or YouTuber eats customers food prank, type of something like that, and it'll pop on up. But he goes to several different locations. He signs up and he actually goes and does the orders, makes them order the food separately so he can eat their food and do a prank. That's the only person that I know that does something like that. No one will ever do this. No driver will ever do that. And people, for trying to make fun of us as you know, people that create films and does videos, that's a slap in the face right there. So whoever made that video, dude, that was not cool. And I said dude because you just look like a dude. Dude, that's not cool. Don't do that again. Please don't do that again. You're probably going to get a bunch of views. It's not a real video, and it's definitely not a real delivery. So if anyone is out there and you may see that video, that's like the National Enquirer. That's like the National Enquirer video. That's not an actual factual video. That is just hogwash, I would say. Hogwash. What I'm going to do right now, I know it's Friday, and I do know that there are some events going on. Oh, I wanted to do this too. There's a video that I have that I've been meaning to share with you guys for a long time, and a lot of people want to know like what type of LA people we got out here. What type of like I go to Arizona. We almost got the same type of like Mexicans here in California, Arizona. Texas is a little different. Texas is a little different, but in California, we have Chicanos, okay? And I'm going to show you how our Chicanos get down, people. Whenever, I don't care where you are, wherever you go, people, if it's a Dodgers game on or something like that, this is how it goes down. This is how they dance. This is how it goes down. And at any party, any backyard party, you will see this. You will see this right here. Let me go. You will see this right here. I think it's this right here. Check it out. I just want to show that real quick, just to let you guys know that whenever you guys see the movies, whenever you guys see the lean like a cholo, elbows out, side to side, that's not made up. This is the real deal. And let me tell you this: if you go to what they call a kickback, you will see somebody still doing the twist. You will see somebody still doing the twist, okay? That is what it is right there. Now, let me tell you what you will get there. You will get lowriders and a bunch of bomb barbecuing food going on. People, they know how to get down. I want to share that right there because that's how our Chicano Dodger fans get down, okay? That's how they do get down right there. Man, I'm getting excited for Nova Dasher, people. I'm getting excited for Nova Dasher, man. The dude got a good smile. You ever see the dude smile on his face? He got a good smile on his face. I'm very excited to get him in. I've seen him come in on other people's lives, every now and then, like maybe just for a little bit. I see him in the chats. He does his thing in the chats, but I'm getting him in, and I thank him for giving me the opportunity. He's been watching the channel and says it's fire. So if you are out there watching right now, Nova Dasher, big ups right there. I do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate that. Make sure in your community posts you let your people know that on Monday it's going down. Let them know to head over here, people. Nova Dasher, let them know it's going down here. You're about to be able to express yourself a little bit. I got to get ready to go to work tonight. I didn't have to go to Orange County today, so my son has a basketball camp for the next 2 weeks. So that's cool right there. But tonight, people, it's Friday. Should be a great night. Should be a great night. I'm going to get some work in, do my thing. I might hop up on here. I might do a reaction video later on. I might. Who knows? But, people, nice and easy Friday, people. Not going to hold us up. Not going to keep us going. All we going to do is do our thing. Once again, thank you for watching, people. This movement is going strong, people. You march with us or step to the side, people. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, signing out like Chuck Woolery, and 2 and 2.